She's back. It's that song. It's that song. If you know it, you know it. It's on TikTok. You guys, I just did the money pull-up dance on TikTok. I was trying to do that dance forever because first I had to learn it, and then I had to the song is on my playlist, so every single time I listen to it while I'm playing League, I'm always thinking yeah, those are the moves, and I want to dance it. Finally did it today. So happy how it came out. Today we're going to talk about the psychology. Okay, hold on. Hi my cute little dolls, hi my cute little puppets, hi my cute little action figures, and welcome back to another episode of the Cute Doll Podcast. Follow me on my favorite platforms, Twitch, Cute Doll, and YouTube, Kitty Cat. Guys, today we're going to talk about the psychology of murderers. Okay. Cute Doll. Okay, I have to actually, before I talk about that, I have to say some stuff. Okay, so I started doing these League of Legends streams where I'm actually talking in my mic, reacting, and making sound effects and stuff. I just wanted to tell everybody that I'm not ticking, and if I ever do, in the future, somehow develop that condition that I do tick, I literally will probably get more views. So I would hate it though, because it would be hard to do my makeup and eat with utensils and stuff, but honestly, I'm not ticking. I just literally League of Legends makes me so excited, so I just start saying and doing weird stuff, but I think it's so funny. Oh my god, I'm trying to edit. Oh, maybe it'd be worth buying an editor for that one video that I want to edit, because it's over 5 hours of me talking on League and being really entertaining, and I want to kind of just take out all of the space in between and just make it a video edit, but I don't want to do it because I rather play games. But anyways, I'm gonna do another one of those today. Update, I did stop. Okay, I ordered Starbucks today, but I stopped ordering Starbucks coffee. I just feel like coffee makes me work. It's forcing me to work, and I feel when I drink it, I feel it's making me forcing me to work, and I don't like feeling like that. So I won't be drinking the coffee anymore. But it's not I stopped drinking coffee completely. I actually bought some coffee from the grocery store and had it delivered, and I'll be having that if I ever am desperately wanting to have some coffee. But right now I just want to have some water with electrolytes. I am so thirsty right now. But another thing I want to tell you guys about is one of my dreams. First of all, I just want to let everybody know that in my dreams at night, I am working a full 9 to 5 job. I'm literally doing the full day of work. Dressing up in my white dress with the lace on it, and seeing my old boss, and a full 9 to 5. Unpaid. In my dreams. Another dream I had that made me realize that I'm such an alpha male. As much as I try, okay, I'm not trying to hide it, okay. When I was younger, I was always the princess type. My parents, they gave me this one room. They literally called it the princess room. It had 2 windows with a beautiful view of a tree that I called Lucifer, because I had a dream that the tree told me that it was a view of the tree, and then there's a narrator, a male narrator, and it goes to the top of the tree, and the tree is actually a well with water inside, and then the narrator goes, and the tree's name is Lucifer. But they cut down that tree. It was the biggest, thickest, most beautiful tree ever. And I was on the 2nd floor of the house, and my dad's house, and you could see the tree, but it's not there anymore. But literally, I love trees. No, I was a princess all growing up. Dad always calls me princess. He also calls my sisters princesses, or his 3 princesses, and I love Disney princesses. I love Princess Jasmine the most. I also like Pocahontas. And it's just like, I was always girly, and you know, I worked at Abercrombie & Fitch, I was a cheerleader, I joined a fraternity. I was purposefully girly. I always do my makeup, I always do my hair, but because my dad is so alpha male, I think I look like my dad. I'll explain my genetics real quick. So for my mom, I literally have her eyes. It's so fucking scary when I look in the mirror and I see my mom's eyes. Like, she has these big puppy doll eyes. Like, oh my god, they're so scary. But I have her eyes. I also have her feet. Like, when I look at my feet, I see my mom's feet. My mom is chubby and my dad is super skinny. And then like when he was young, like, he's even skinnier. And so I have one fat gene and one skinny gene. So I'm like in the middle. But it's really funny because like my middle sister has 2 skinny genes and my little sister has like, maybe she has 2 chubby genes. I don't know. I love you though. And then my mom is really short. She's like shorter than me. She's like 5 foot something. I'm 5'7". She's like here. She's so cute. Oh my god. And my dad is 5'10" or 11. And I got like the tall side. No, actually I'm right in the middle because my middle sister's taller than me and my little sister is short. And I have like the perfect mix. Okay, my sisters and I all together, we look like a box of chocolates when we stand next to each other. I look like the milk chocolate. My little sister looks like the dark chocolate, and my little sister looks like the dark chocolate, and I look like the milk chocolate, and my middle sister looks like the white chocolate. That's a lot to say. But when we were little, everyone thought we were triplets because our mom always dressed us the same, sometimes different colors. But I didn't really mind it. But when we grew up, I dressed preppy, and my 2 sisters dressed more emo scene. I always did like pink eyeliner. They always did like a lot of like black eyeliner, blue, purple eyeshadows. I always did pink like every day, or gold eyeshadow. So I always grew up being a prep, but I had a dream, and I'm really actually more alpha male. And I know it's embarrassing to say because, you know, you don't want to be like masculine. Like those of you who watch Shira, like she's one of my favorite YouTube content creators, the Sprinkle Lady, Shira71 on YouTube. Follow her, watch her lives, they're so good. I can't watch them anymore though because I already learned all her lessons that she has to teach. So I pass it on to you to go watch those videos. I already know what she's gonna say, so I don't have to watch her anymore. I kind of like graduated from Shira University, Sprinkle University. So, but I do want, you should watch those, but she always says like, you have to be like feminine or whatever, if you want to get a boyfriend or whatever. And, a husband. And then like, for me, I'm actually really alpha male, okay, because of my dad. So because I like learned how to be independent, and I'm 100% self-made. Like nobody gave me anything. Like it's so crazy. I mean, like, you know, my dad, he gave me like his music setup and a guitar. It's really nice. See? And guitar, and that's really nice and everything, but like everything I have, like my whole computer setup and everything, I literally was working in Manhattan and I bought all my stuff that I wanted, all my clothes, everything. And I get some earnings from social media, so that's how I pay my rent and my bills and stuff. So that's me. I'm self-made. No one ever really gave me anything. My dad really taught me how to be independent, and oh my god, it looks like I have a filter on. Isn't that crazy? By the way, this is called Moon-Kissed Eyes. Murderers. We're talking about murderers today. This is called Moon-Kissed Eyes. It's specifically my dark circles, which I realized I had when I was 14 years old. And I used to remember reading 17 magazine. I had a copy and I remember reading it. And it was like, if you have dark circles, don't worry. Some of us naturally have thin skin under our eyes and our veins show through, and it's genetic and blah, blah, blah. And then when I was growing up as a millennial, I'm 35 today, but in 2025, and I'm turning 36 in June of 2025. But a lot of people market towards us and they do the under eye cream and blah, blah, blah. But it truly is genetic for me. And I finally, thank God, learned to embrace my freaking dark circles. And you know what? It's kind of funny because like 5 years ago, my sister told me, my baby sister, younger sister, told me to embrace it and rock it. And I still didn't believe it at that time, but finally I embraced. It's called Moon Kissed. So I have moon kissed eyes. And anyways, guys, so, and it's not because I'm tired, because I am so slept. I'm like more slept than I was in my early 20s. But honestly, I was like on the grind back then. So I was like literally like working 9 to 5 and streaming 15 hours a day. I don't really know how I did it, but I was like always on the grind. But I'm actually really well rested. For my makeup, I do want to say, I'm really good at makeup, obviously. But I do want to say, I don't make my makeup that perfect on purpose, because I want people to like think and know that I'm real and feel like I'm real. Because whenever I watch like videos on TikTok and stuff, the girls I like more are the ones that are like more like natural. Not natural, whoa. They look more real. If it looks too perfect, I don't think it's pretty. But if it looks more real, I like really follow them right away. The next thing, and they don't have to be like ugly or anything, it's just like it has to be like a little flawed. So I kind of do that on purpose, that like literally I wear like one thinnest layer of foundation like on purpose, so like my real skin like shows through it and you can see the different colors and the textures of my face. Like I'm not trying to make it look like I have no dark circles or whatever. Like I just try to, I love when my face looks like this. And it looks like this in the Pokemon video, and that's when I realized like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna keep doing my makeup like that. I have this video with Pokemon and she calls me cute and I'm like freaking out. And I was like, this is the best day of my life. And then, okay, so it's on my YouTube. It's at the top of the page. And then, so the dream, I dreamt that I was fighting with this girl. She was a redhead and oh my God, so pretty. She had like those girls that have like a million freckles on their face. She had like a million freckles on her face and she has red hair and oh my God. So we were fighting, arguing about like a work project or something in my dream. All of a sudden it switches scenes and she's sitting down on one of those like little beach chairs. And then like I go up to her and I'm about to leave. And then I'm like, okay, well, I'll see you never. Okay, I like her in the dream. I was like, okay, well, I'll see you never. Well, I guess I'll see you in 20 years. And hopefully you don't have a whole bunch of wrinkles by then. And then I like walk away from her. But this is a dream, but I literally was so like, you know, if it's like a girl and girl relationship, how one girl is probably a little more masculine than the other. I was like the alpha male in that relationship. It was just so weird. But yeah, I had a dream. I had to share it. Okay, let's talk about murders. Okay, so if you're like anyone, you know that you watch like JCS criminal shows, probably watching Dahmer on Netflix, and you're wondering like, why did the murderers do the murdering thing? Like, why did they do it? That's always the number one question. Everyone always thinks it. Everybody always studies it. Psychologists study it. There are actually some jails in the United States. I forget which state in the South has it, but they actually study the psychology of criminals and why they do what they do. Like literally a psychologist comes in that specializes in it, and he literally talks to them in the beginning before they get interrogated, and he finds out, I don't know if it's before or after. No, it's before. And before the interrogation, and he just kind of, actually I don't know if it's before or after, but I do think it's before, and he kind of finds out like why, you know? like why, especially for the confessed ones. So, okay, this is a very touchy subject. I mean, obviously harming another human is completely unethical and it's just sickening. And so I actually understand the psychology of murderers, because not only have I been fascinated and watched a whole bunch of those kind of shows throughout my whole life, but it finally clicked in this League of Legends game I was doing yesterday. So I was doing a game versus Yon, and I was Katarina. It's a ranked game, and end of the story is that I actually won the game. Yes, I did. Single-handedly, by the way. I got like 19 kills, 3 deaths or so, and the team kept trying to surrender, and I mean, two or less people, 1 or 2 people tried to surrender, and then literally, no, like 1, 2, or 3 people were trying to surrender, one of them, and then literally the end of the game, my food's almost here, is literally this guy, no, it's literally me going up to the Nexus, solo killing the Nexus, with all of the work I did on all of the lanes, while my team was just dying the whole time, obviously. Anyways, so that game, I'm getting the games confused now. Okay, that was a different game. Okay, I'm sorry. Shit, let me just look at it. Because I played so many games. Okay, there are so many. Come on, where is the Yon? It would have been easier to look it up on OPGG, honestly. I don't even remember fighting at LD, honestly. Oh, okay, I'll just look it up on OPGG. Because OPGG kind of shows you like the layout of it. Alright, that's kind of weird. It was actually like my last game. I didn't remember it like that. And that's why like that's the only one I didn't click. Okay, so I won this game. I won 7-5-2 and the Yon won 13-6 and 9. The overall team scores were 43-33. And yeah, I don't really know. Yeah, it says that we have 10 more kills than everyone. Okay, but anyways, everyone just tried to surrender because Yon, the enemy mid laner, kept running around and PKing everyone. And I know what you're thinking, but like, honestly, it's like, I can't believe that was like my last Katarina game because I thought it was like 10 games ago. Okay. Oh, let me check my food. Forgot I was streaming there for a second. Oops. My Starbucks order. Look how cute they wrote my little name. S'wars. How cute is that? Oh my god. Yeah, they gave me my order. No coffee. But I do have coffee if I want to make some later. But what I really dying to have right now is some electrolytes. And I might. Yeah. But anyways, let's finish this story. So, let me see how many times that guy died. Hold on. Okay. So the enemy, our ADC died 12 times. She's 5, 12, 10, and the support died 2, 10, 11. Obviously, they died together. It's just a wipe. But after like the 10th time that Yon killed her in the bot lane, I was just like, huh, why does Yon keep like murdering that MF? And like, I thought about it, and I won this game, by the way. So, because I was obviously thinking about the big picture, and I won the game single-handedly, killing the Nexus by myself while my team was just inting. And anyways, I'm like, why is he like murdering my bot lane over and over again? And I know what you're thinking. It's like, he's a champ farmer. He's just, you're just thinking like that's part of the game. As a mid laner, you're just gonna go kill as many people as possible and try to carry the game. The answer is not correct. And then you're thinking like, because that's like his job to do whatever. But how come I didn't do that and I won? So I'm like, what makes that Yon a freaking murderer and me an assassin? You know? And that's really what got me thinking about it. And all of the articles of knowledge that I've collected throughout my whole life just all summated into one little piece of enlightenment, I guess I would call it. And literally I realized like that guy is a murderer because he wants like the instant gratification of getting a kill, thinking that he's better than someone, feeling more powerful than them, and like almost like controlling his reality in this situation, and his just being in control. I think more powerful is more of what I would be aligned to, and he just basically is like, every time he kills them, he's like, oh, this is like one step closer to like winning and being more powerful. But it is not, obviously, because I said I won the game. And you know, one of the reasons why I stopped being Murderer Katarina and I started being Assassin Katarina was because of the 33-13 game that I lost. I got 33 kills, 13 deaths, and I lost the game. And it was nothing like, oh, you didn't share your kills or blah, blah, blah. I was basically doing what that Yon is doing, running down, murdering everyone. And I lost the game. So because like, no matter what, like, I don't know. I actually don't know, like, how could you lose that? Like, if my team had a 33-13 assassin, I would push every lane and get the Nexus. Like, I would do my job. You know what I mean? But anyways, I was wondering why that Yon was doing that. And I realized those things. And let me see if I have anything more in my notes about it. Study psychology of murderers through video games. Yeah, I was dying to make this video and put it on the internet, no pun intended. But it's like, I look at him and I realize like, he's just doing it for power, satisfaction, dominance, being alpha, you know, being better than someone, you know, like, it's like, It's just, he did it because he wanted to, because it felt good. He just kept murdering my bot lane. And, I mean, I just keep thinking about how I outcarried him. So, for me, I don't do that anymore. If there's an opportunity I need to clean up or roam, I will do so if I'm done with all of my other priorities in the game, such as farming and taking care of my lane, and also taking care of the jungle river on both sides with the jungler. If that's done, then I will go roam. But I'm not gonna go out of my way to run around the whole map. It's just like how I feel about coffee. It makes me feel like I'm working. So literally, whoever gets in my way, if I can one-hit KO you and you are in my way, I will do that. And then I will continue getting objectives. But I'm not gonna just go down to the bot lane for some free kills and try to harass the enemy for no reason. Like, I will be purposeful with my time and my energy and strategize the way to win the game the fastest close. My main thing, though why I'm so successful in League, is because I try to close the game. A lot of people, they just try to have fun, you know? So, I try to close the games, and I don't care if we're winning, I don't care if we're losing, we're closing the game. And so the next thing is like, yeah, he just wants to PK them. He runs around, kills everybody. I'm just doing map pressure and getting objectives. I only kill the people that are in my way, and if I cannot kill them, I do not fight them. I literally do not engage with anyone that I cannot kill. Another thing about me that I noticed in my game scores is that the only games that I literally am like dying in are the ones that I am getting carried. And let's be real, we all like getting carried. The ones that I'm getting carried, usually I'm ADC, because you have to pick 2 roles, and my main role is a mid laner. Oh, it kills me when I'm ADC and like the mid laner sucks. Like 2 8-6 I had, and we lost. But if you see that I'm dying, it means I'm trying. And it means that I'm fighting in the team fights, that even though I'm weak, I'm still in the team fights. And I'm trying to win because my team is literally carrying me. So I'm actually trying. If you see me with a score like 0-0-0, that means that in less than 5 minutes, it's just like, enemy has been slain, enemy has been slain. People have been grieving. Somebody in the last game I played last night, I was main. On my account, cutedoll, #NA1. I also have 2 times spicy noodle, #doll or dolly, one of those. I think doll. And doll, #queen. Those are my 3 League accounts, and they're linked on my my website at cutedollhouse.com. Be sure to shop all my things, including my storefront, my Amazon storefront. Okay, so on my account cutedoll last night, I got a 0-0-0 Vayne game because one of the characters, I think it was a Yumi, literally griefed my game. He banned my he banned my Caitlyn in the lobby, which honestly, I had my camera off, but I actually didn't care. And then I played Vayne, which I love, and he left me in the lane by myself, so I was 2v1. I didn't get to kill anything. I think I actually did kill something. Oh, no. I used my ult, and I was about to, like, I used my ult on this guy, and it almost killed him. Like, imagine if I had, like, more farms, assists, and, like, CS and everything. I wasn't able to CS because the bot lane was just harassing me too much, so I didn't want to die. So I was just playing really safe. And then the Yumi went to the top laner, he went to the jungler, that was the guy, he was so jealous of me. Like, and for me, it's like because I was on my account called Cute Doll, so on League, and I'm like, and I linked to my stream, and he knows I'm a girl, and okay, so there's different types of haters, but this type of hater is like, just because I'm a girl. So he did this to me, but this time I was used to this because this kind of hate was actually the first kind of hate I ever experienced in League. So this one I'm the most used to because it's not the most frequent, but it's one of the first ones that I ever had. So I got time to get used to this one and get over it, so I don't even complain about it anymore. But at the end of the game, he literally went on me, the Yumi. This is a character that can attach to other characters. And I was like, oh, now I know what you're doing. Like, you're seeing that, like, I'm not gonna go, like, die in the game or whatever. Now you wanna come back, right? So I get dove by a fed Malphite and some other character. I don't remember who. I remember the Malphite. I ulted, queued, so I go invisible, and I was like auto attacking in between and also using barrier, and I literally out juked all of them. And then I went back to base. I was so scared in that moment because I was like preserving my perfect no death score because they were obviously inting. Top lane gave the kill away right away, first blood. Like, they were trolling me, but it's okay. Sometimes I don't know if they're really actually bots. That's why I don't get upset. One time, a couple years ago, I had an Ashe in my game, and literally he was like surrendering, standing in the middle of the lane, and doing all these weird things. And then I realized at the end of the game, like, what if that was just a bot that was just programmed, and I'm getting mad at like a bot, so it's like such a waste of time. So anyways, yeah, the psychology of murders is mostly like a power thing, a power dynamic. The question everybody's dying to know, would I do it? Okay, so I always had this really strong thing that I never want to go to jail. I think that I always used to make a joke out of it in my younger days and be like, yeah, I don't want to go to jail because they don't have streaming there and the internet. But now I say, like, I actually watch so many jail movies and jail documentaries and stuff that I'm like, the conditions actually look very uncomfortable and unclean. I don't know, is that shower warm? And some people, they go to jail and they glow up, like they get abs, they come out with muscles, and they have tattoos, and they look hotter, and they're just better people and stuff like that. But for me, if I go to jail, I'm literally just gonna be spending all of my points on like all my favorite American snacks, and I don't care. I'll get fucking fat. I don't give a fuck. I'll be in the jail. Like, what the fuck? I don't care anymore. And then like I don't have to show up and do the cute doll BODCAST. Probably shave all my hair off so none of the other girls in there are jealous of me. And yeah. If anybody would like to Photoshop that image and tag me, that would be really cool. But yeah, no, I don't think and there was even one point in my life, I'm like, I'm too pretty to go to jail. Like, I would totally be somebody's bitch if I go to jail. I used to always say that to my stream. But like, that's why I don't want to go to jail. But that's not true, because in jail, I don't think they have makeup there, and I would not want to, I wouldn't want to make my own makeup. So, I mean, like, I make my own makeup in real life, but like, it's uncleanly in there, So I wouldn't want to make a jail makeup. Oh my god, I'll probably be the only one that did. No, I'm just kidding. There's probably girls out there that make like blush and eyeliner and stuff. I would be with no makeup. It would not be cute or funny. Anyways, guys, so yeah, I don't want to go to jail, so I would never ever hurt another human being. However, I am a female and very pretty and skinny and little, and I am little. I'm like 5'7". If you put me next to like a tall guy, I'm little. So, literally, I'm like this little female, and I travel alone all around the world, like Egypt, Paris, and California, and Hawaii. And if I ever had to like defend myself, I'm like a PvPer. I would like fight for my life. Are you kidding me? Like, I would be so good at PvP. Actually, I'm so good at like PvP that I literally know when not to engage. I always keep myself in like busy areas. I always feel like I'm always like protected and watched over, not only like divinely, but like the people around me. Like, even as early as the age of like 26, I went to Las Vegas alone, and I watched back my vlogs, and one of the girls, this is in the Cute Doll documentary, one of the girls next to me, she was like, I'm her mom in the video, because I looked like so young. Back then, at 26, I looked so young. But anyways, guys, murderers. And why do they do it? So you already know that I wouldn't do it. Honestly, when I look at the work that they put into that entire process before, during, and after, I would never do that. Like, I could barely clean my apartment. That just sounds like a mess. Like, why would you do that? Okay, so also, the other thing I wanted to touch on was emotional and psychological intelligence. So one of the reasons I wouldn't be a murderer is because I'm actually very emotionally intelligent. A lot of people, they snap, so to say. They let their emotions take over them, blah, blah, blah. But you really have to think about the bigger picture. Whenever I'm watching those documentaries like the Menendez brothers, I'm just like, look at your life. You have everything. They were literally like millionaires. They had so much money. They lived in like one of the best, they lived in a couple places in California. They lived in like the best parts of California. Like, you had your whole life, you know? And it's just like, you have like the nice sports cars and the nice everything. It's just like, that's a nice life, you know? So you really have to think about, you know, you really got to think about like not letting your emotions take over your actions and not letting your emotions rule you. And our queen, Shira 7, Sprinkle Sprinkle Lady, also talks about that. Just don't let your emotions, you know, rule you. You know, you should just really just be, and that's why I don't, you know, I every single day I'm working on it. It's like every day I'm working on it to like not rage. Like literally now, every single time there's an enter in my game, I'm like, he's not even inting, he's just playing on a toaster in like his miserable wherever he lives. And it's just like, he couldn't play better if he had a choice, you know? So every single time I'm in that loading screen and it's really long, I'm like, oh my God, I got another toaster. And it's like, for me, there's like two types of inters. There's like the one inter that they will run it down on purpose to try to make you mad because you're a streamer, whatever, who cares? But honestly, even if they had the opportunity to play well, they don't, they can't. So all inters are on toasters. All inters are on toasters. Nobody with 700 frames like me. I have 200 frames in combat and 700, up to 700 frames. Nobody with 700 frames is running it down mid because they're not miserable and like, I don't want to say miserable. I don't like that word. They're not discontent. That's better. So like they literally want to win. They have a PC because they play League because they want to win. And you know, every single time I'm in a game, I'm always like, I wish these people look at my match history. I wish they look it up. They usually look it up after, but like, I'm like, I just wish they look it up. And then now I don't even care about that. I'm just like, I just hope they watch my stream. Okay guys, I think that wraps it for murder stuff. I hope I went full circle, so I'll just do a quick recap. The Yon was murdering the MF over and over again, and I was like, why is this man doing this? It's not to win. He's literally harassing my team members for like no reason. It's not to win, because he lost. He lost. So clearly that's not the way to win, it's just to kill people over and over again. That's not your job as an assassin, it's to see the whole strategy of the whole game. So I was wondering, why is this man doing this? And you know, at one point, I told you, I stopped being a murderer Katarina when I was 13, and I lost the game. It was too painful for me. I was like, why isn't this working? I have to do something that works. Like, I have to win. I have to do something that works. So I changed my ways. And it's like, the overall answer is to not be a murderer. It doesn't work in real life. It doesn't work in League of Legends. And why people do it is just because for whatever reason, they just want to have power over someone else or feel like they're better than someone else, because obviously they're lacking in themselves, right? They're lacking in themselves. So yeah, and another reason I always watch those JCS criminal stuff is because I watch out like for myself. Oh my God, guys, you should, oh my God. I watched the whole Stalker series on Netflix. I was completely disgusted. I think there's a hair on my face. There's like a phantom hair. Oh, I see it. It's so crazy how you could feel like the smallest things on your face. Okay, so there's a Stalker series on Netflix. Oh, I watched the whole thing. I was so disgusted. And also I was like, oh my god, I was stalked. I realized, oh my god, I was like, this is called stalking? Like, even the people in the actual series who were like imprisoned for it, they're like, I didn't know that was stalking. And I'm like, I didn't know too. And I was like, wow. Like, oh my god, that series disgusted me. And that's why another reason I can never be a murderer is like when I was watching Dahmer, I was just absolutely disgusted throughout the whole thing and making faces on my stream, and they're probably like, what the fuck is she watching? Oh my god, I just can't. No, I just can't. But I think it's disgusting. And yeah, and it's kind of funny because in League 2 I'm always like, disgusting. I always like, I'm like that. But anyways, yeah, body slamming. Oh my god, I had so much fun talking about this murder series with you guys. If too long didn't read, just don't murder anybody. Thank you. And also, control your emotions, because you probably already have a really nice life, and there's probably different things you could do to make your life even better. And just live your life, enjoy it. And if anything is bothering you, just stay away from it. Get away from it. Move away from it. Block it out, you know, stay away from those people. Like, you can really, I'm like the queen of cutting people off. I've cut off every bad thing in my life, and my life has been so much better. My hair has grown so much longer. I've been so much happier. Anyways, guys, I really want to play League, and I want to drink some water. And I'm gonna drink it with these electrolytes I have. I'm gonna actually show you, and you can buy them in my Amazon storefront. I don't want to drop my mic. My dad gave me this. I love this mic. This tastes so good. Buy it in my Amazon storefront. It's electrolytes. Getting my steps in. I love you guys so much. Thank you for always sticking with me. Oh my god, thank you. I love you, and I hope you enjoyed this podcast. Oh my god, look how pretty my hair is. I can't wait to see you guys all at TwitchCon again. And also, thank you for always watching my stream, cute doll. I love you guys. Thank you for sticking with me. Bye.